Welcome on back and gather round, gang. It's time for some more Total War Warhammer 3 in the next chapter of our legendary Oxyotl campaign, where we are here to bully Be'lakor. I don't see Be'lakor anywhere. We've even brought Kevin out to go take a quick look, and he just appears to be absent, which works for me. We'll go beat up the Isle of the Whites. This should just be an auto-resolve, truthfully.
Refused.
You'll notice we brought some blessed Bastillodons with solar engines into the army, so we can now recharge, by plus 0%. How many bugs just kind of sneak their way in, huh? 0% vigor recharge, so maybe it's just very low. It's less than, No, that doesn't make sense at all. Well, the whole reason I got these guys is now null and void. They at least have perfect vigor, and they have a nice cannon that blinds people. How exciting. Magical attacks on these chameleons, and we'll just auto-resolve that one. We lose none. Weird. I couldn't imagine why that would be the case. We loot and occupy. I think we're actually going to claim Albion. Rebuild Albion for order. Oh, because while we're here, we get the jungles of the old ones. Conquest is the site of a great seeding and the birth of a new jungle that nourishes the land of Albion. It's immune to snow attrition for all armies. That's both odd and fantastic. Yeah, this belongs to me. The Long Revenge, 50% more ammunition, 30% less vigor, loss, and then perfect vigor for himself, which he already has. One of the first things you get with the Oxyotl, because he fights so far away from his capital. It's weird that it's in his trait tree. Magical reserves there, and then we can just continue to mop up the island of Albion, no problem. Then we have to get over there and destroy that one. So I think next turn we'll move over to attack Conquest, conquer that, and then we'll teleport. That's the idea. And if we end up getting attacked there, we're just going to have to go ahead and sell it off for the time being. Oh, you know what? Here's a good idea. This allows us to come back at any point. We shall drop down a sanctum in Conquata. Be'lakor Chicha. Exactly. We're coming to get you, Be'lakor. You better watch out. Back at home. You just stay there and contemplate the world. Would like to see if there's any troops over here at Gotchralex's Claire Lighthouse, but I don't get to know that. I'm sorry, is our entire faction immune to chaos attrition? It would appear so. Let's get sneaky with it on the other side. Blessed spawnings will bring in the Kroak here, which is better. What makes the blessed Kroak blessed? I couldn't tell you. We're gonna grab the blessed sacred Kroak then, just one of these. That's all we can afford. Then I think we actually finish our skink technology. Our skinks are already monstrously powerful. Let's see here. Not these. I'm at 2839 for attack and defense. Seem to be always very defensively statted, your skinks, but if you come up to Oxyotl's force, as I've got 68 melee defense, that seems completely fine. 52 melee defense on the chameleon skinks, so even if someone does manage to close the gap, they're just very unlikely to hit them. And also for this campaign, we are going to get in and rename all of our Slaanesh Mage priests after members and those that comment quite often. So you shall make your way into this campaign at some point if you're one of our members or a top commenter. Let's go ahead before we end our turn here, send the settlement of Middenheim over to Boris Todbringer. We can get a military alliance going. That's pretty cool. Allow us to actually get some artillery in our Lizardmen armies. Maintain control of 2 provinces because of military alliances. Seems like a fair way to complete that. And then do you actually have a major settlement anymore? I think we just gave it back to him here at Middenheim. We'll see if we can help him hold it. May not work out.
Loyal to the lion.
Loyal to the lion. You're not going to be alive for long. Anyone else want to trade? So, Marienburg, you want a Mana Aggression Pact. What if we...
Approach and make your offer.
I'm making almost no money.
To my assent. On it.
We need more trade goods.
At the lady's disposal.
Talabheim also wishes to trade.
Very well.
Let's set up a nice alliance here with the Empire.
It's at the sword.
As long as the humans stay in the old world, there's no problem. Alright, next turn is ours. We got Bellicor sailing on back to try to fight us. Well, buddy, well, I would love to come after you. I have missions afield elsewhere, so... like this, they can join up together. Hopefully it retains most of their movement. Oh, the battle for Lord Kroak already, too. Well, that's pretty cool. Well, I think we can handle that one. It's going to be... not ideal for Oxyotl's army. Just the wave after wave of Skaven who kind of know where you're at. Beacon of Murder, who's here? Oh boy. Oh boy. That's gonna be a lot of Cornate Warriors. Well, time to activate Ye Olde Rite of Sotek. And then we travel to... the Beacon of Murder. Alright. Bolthvar is rocking a bunch of chariots. Oh man, that just so happens to be the exact thing you need to stop us. Weird how everyone in the world's using chariots now. I think we'll be fine. There's a lot of them here, but I'm not going to bring Midland in. We just need... that seems highly acceptable, doesn't it? We're not going to auto-resolve here. Let's fight this ourselves. 20% more ammunition means we are up to... they've got 4. 6 javelins on our cohort. 49 darts on our chameleon skinks. At least they've got some stuff. And 24 shots on our solar engines. Alright, well... apparently Oxyotl is the auto-resolve machine. Alright, well let's see what we can do. Need some sneaky maneuvers for sure, and we need to try to lure these chariots into the woods or they're gonna have a hard time fighting. I also should have checked to see if they had any of the summons. Would have been smart. The Javelin Legion, we'll go ahead and have you two push forward a bit. Million stalkers ready to charge out of the woods. Since they are that sneaky, we'll have them behind the Bastillodons just in case. Then all of our chameleons are going to be on anti... anything they can shoot duty. We're not going to be... particular. 55 speed is not enough to stay ahead of chariots, so you're going to stay back with the Bastillodons, same as last time. That worked out pretty well. You two in guard mode. Skikawacha. Guard mode there, and then let it begin. The Oracle is so fast. What are we up to? Only 127 speed? He's almost got some Slanesh demon level speed. We need Oxyotl to have all of his speed for now. Or launch and spit at these chariots. Golden Blowpipe, give him the business. I mean, whoever it hits is entirely fine. Waiting for the enemy units have been summoned notification here. They're just gonna let us kill their chariots. Hey, that works for me. It's a skink tech. Alright, one down. With any luck, they'll turn and run right off the side of the map. Ah, they're moving towards us now. Not what I meant to go for him. They charged us and immediately was like, oh, hang on, that's a lot of damage. My soul. Launch one of these other chariots here. We kill their chariots one at a time. They've got nothing to rush us down with. So many missiles at the same time. And they should be nice and discouraged. Yeah, they're gone. Who's next? Completely shattered. And we're nowhere near the bottom of our ammunition. Oxyotl's faction is, in fact, bullying. Run. I saw the other chariots coming up around the corner after you. Oxyotl, what are you stuck on? Random skinks. Take a small amount of damage. Nothing major. Stay up here close. Oh, I know they tried to run immediately. It's not gonna work. I like that their leadership decided to hang in just long enough to crash into our troops. Run, 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 run. Okay, now we let them catch us. That's bad stuff. Melee defense doesn't mean anything when they're getting their impact attacks. You stick in, here come the solar engine blasts. Now you're blind. Charge those warhounds and let them get closer. No, 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 you need to keep moving. Thankfully, extremely low leadership on them is very nice. Burn an overcast with fireball at both bar. Nicely done. Go for some toxic vomit there. Should be fast enough to stay ahead of Corrin's forces now, so let's give him the extra range. I see you, chariots, I see you. Charge those chariots down, Oxyotl, you keep moving back. Alright, where are my... Everyone fall back together. Javelins, you advance. Don't get bogged down in the demons. And we'll drop an Earthblood for these lads here. Oxyotl, you keep moving. Plenty of darts for all. Off to the side there, where my other Bastillodons. Go ahead and have them charge straight down the middle. Warhounds and chariots giving chase. It's a bold strategy. Explosives, prepare yourselves. Just once they get close, they're gonna get hit by a combo of blow darts there that they just can't handle. Oxyotl, you need to get out of there, though. Those are facts. You need to run. Chaos Warriors are learning their armor means nothing in the face of that many blow darts. Oxyotl easily slays the enemy lord. Let's throw the blowpipe here. And run. Solar engine, give him the business. I mean, even if it hits him, that's a huge leadership drop just for getting hit by a bombardment of artillery. Scary, but we killed him, losing little to none. Turns out swinging an axe is incredibly difficult while your arms are numbed by pit viper venom. That is so unfortunate for you there, Corn. That Stormwrack mount belongs to me momentarily. Excellent. We continue to build up an overwhelmingly powerful force. That way we can sweep out and take out all of Chaos all at once. We get a victory over Khorne after one battle. Here for it. I guess we did fight the Khornate faction in the south for a while. Let's go ahead and pick up Explorer of Lost Worlds. Might as well. Earthing for our Skink Oracle so he's not exploding, and then let's get the Overcast Flock of Doom ready to go. Draining demons is pretty important. Piercing shots for you into... Let's go Survivalist for a little bit more health. Alright, so then we are going to take and do nothing to the Stormwrack mount. Delacor's gonna come back and try to reclaim his Isle of Whites, which is fine. Swing back down to the southern wastes, where we do have an army of Siege coming after us here.
Leave me to my...
Alright, quick cut, because Mochi decided to tear all the skin off my left leg instead of just sitting here kindly. Kronos is rampaging through here. I don't think King Kaiju could win that battle currently. If we brought in some assistance, it might go better.
I do not.
That's a lot of Forsaken. Let's fall back and draw them into Mount Othul. We'll act like all of the defenders of the Sinhal Monolith have been evacuated. They'll bring in the Amexon Barbs to help you out. Exactly, buddy, exactly. We've at least finished up all of our Visions of the Old One, and none more should happen for another about 5 turns or so, so we can come on home and do some damage. And now we can see what the Flaming Scribes have for their army. Yeah, Soul Grinder of Tzeentch, a couple of Zangors. This isn't that concerning. We just need Oxyotl's army back. Because on top of that all, Kronos is just going to throw blue fires out left and right. We would lose horribly. Next turn, I like that they're the Rebellion. They just left it alone.
While you can.
Alright, you leave while you can. King Kaiju, fall back. Negative 1200 is not amazing. Kronos can't move that far, though, so let's go ahead and drop into an encamp stance, and we'll go find Oxyotl. Do we want to continue your journey dealing with our ball? That would allow Kislev to actually build up. We're gonna go for it. Masterful ambush here. We'll stick around for 1 turn, but no more. Right, no, as I say this, nope, there's no way he's nearby, we need to get on home. Unfortunately, we used our movement, but we can still go into March. Travel on home. We'll sell that settlement to the other Norskins for now. That way we can deal with the Southern Wastes. It's time to focus. Alright, with you coming home and actually dropping our upkeep by a little bit, we can afford some more units, look at that. $20 damage, 31. It's a whole 10 more damage. I'm gonna grab some normal skirmishers, though. Flood the field a little bit. Give our opponent lots of targets for his,
I've been looking
his
forward
magic.
to this.
I'm sure you have. I'm gonna give you the
Prepare to
Stormwrack
be
mount,
ripped to
and you don't want it.
shreds.
Well, that's kind of yikes.
I greet you in the name of Urson Bears.
I can't give you anything yet, but
What you all about?
what are you all about? Turns out, no one wants that settlement,
You have
which is unfortunate, but that's the way it be sometimes. You know what? We could probably win that battle for Lord Kroak, too. We'll just have to take it next turn since we're in March. Yeah, something about 78 melee defense is extremely hefty. And the Isle of Wights gets to meet this many-eyed freak. Luckily, those were just dummy skinks. Yes, Chaos, fall into your false sense of security. You're winning. Don't you know? Raise an additional lord. We have 3 lords. Bugger off with that. Oh, hang on, Oxyotl. Before we do go into March, we might as well take on the West battle. For sure. Going further into the red, I think, is just a bad idea. So we'll have you swap into Astromancy stance. We'll see how far we can get Oxyotl next turn. Right into the battle for Lord Kroak. This one will be a little bit dicey just because of all the artillery. The artillery and the casting is what I'm concerned with. Everything else, though, not a problem. Millions. Destroy. There are few potential proponents of the Lizardmen's cause more powerful than the venerable Lord Kroak, deliverer of pizza, said to have been taught the ways of the winds of magic by the Old One known as Tepak. The stoking of Kroak's relics into an active state will have likely had a profound effect on the fulfillment of the Great Plan. Currently existing as a shriveled mummy, we have to save him.
Lord Kroak will be an invaluable ally in the fulfillment of the Great Plan, but his worldly relics are in imminent danger. While Kroak's force field provides him with some protection, the awakening process leaves him vulnerable to attack. It is imperative that we defend him until he is fully risen from his slumber.
And even then, continue to defend him. I like that Oxyotl even has kind of a battle speech there. Do I know what he said? Absolutely not. To the flanks. Javelin skinks go wide here. Run on in and we'll have all of our leaders move forward. And the other skinks that aren't doing anything go wide. Million stalkers defend the flanks. Skaven slave slings. Alright, so nothing threatening here. We're gonna go ahead and bully these plague monks. And shoot at whatever you can there. Killing absolutely anything works out marvelously. Oxyotl. Let's go golden blowpipe on this idiot and then just go shoot him afterwards. Alright, fall back. Chip damage is still damage. Shoot the plague monks. Go ahead and fall back. Oxyotl, you really don't have to. Kill the gutter runners if possible. Quick-like. Those gutter runners are the danger. And they know it. Supposedly superior Skaven is suffering from a influx of crows. I keep drawing them back. Gleneshan is also fairly good at skirmishing. Slam it. Oh, actually, that's not. Wait just a moment. There will be a time. Gotta run our slingers and ball the rest on that side. Can't have that for long. Here comes the next wave. Racier approaches with a powerful host. Hold the line. Keep bothering that unit there. We're in a little bit of melee, which we can handle. Javelins moving. Keep them pinned in and keep them. Racier's got some rat ogres. This scary army is the artillery one, without a doubt. Pushing into that line's not gonna go well. Scare these rats off for me, that way we might use Oxyotl's slow death. There's the lightning I was lately worried about. On back. Thankfully, just throwing out spells left and right is going to waste a lot of their winds of magic. Kroak's call? Yeah, it is. And a helping abomination. Here they come. Move on away there, Oxyotl. We need to draw our larger targets back into our javelins. Decharge by helping abomination is not great at all. Back behind our line. Got runners with a flanking strike. All of you need to run. Except for you there, Bastildon. You're fine. Brawling with this Elfin Abomination. Go quick. Skink's getting messed up by what? Bad pathing? That's too bad. Just fall back through our lines. You can do it. Heal the rat ogres. Enemy Lord brought down fairly easily enough. Shoot the rat ogres. We've got lots of our own that are not falling back properly here. Charge them. Alright, second army mostly handled. Probably want to tuck in and get some heals on our single entities soon. Here comes the third wave. One of your units has used all of their ammunition. I was pretty certain I had you in guard mode, but apparently not. No guard mode for our skinks. Seattle, come back. Make sure these rat ogres are not returning. And here come the weapon teams. Which should be fairly threatening against us. Skinks fall back. We're about to have the assistance of Kroak too. The problem is, we need Kroak not to get blown up by artillery. That is in fact a huge problem. Alright, send a couple of the skinks wide. Go around that direction, thank you. You here with this Skink Chief. And the rest of you come on back. They have ranged advantage, but we have, of course, melee advantage. We just have to sneak around. Back towards our lines. Solar engines, we're just gonna have you lock in here. If you can shoot at the Doom Wheels, that'd be great. Building blowpipe into the Doom Flares here. Still on charge. Oh, good gravy. Get out of there. Heal. We're gonna get decimated by lightning. No, looking forward to it. Lightning cannon shots. Thankfully, we are not taking it too much damage from those. Shoot the Doom Flares. The chariots are mean. Here comes Lord Kroak. Here to the wreck of the day. Oh, the Doom Wheel. Speaking of wreck of the day. Yeah, that damage is not great. Thank you, javelins. Did he cast it right before he ran? I don't even know how you're allowed to do that, but that's pretty unfortunate. Put them down. Sneaky boys, go kill those Jazales. Shut out by lightning while they're in there. Not amazing. Where's my Oracle? Running for his life was the answer. Blind those Jazales. You need to not be in melee. Get over here. Oh, did the rock mostly miss? That's too bad. Millions go chase those Jezzails off. You've got this. Range is on your side, or at least melee stats are on your side. First time I've not seen Kroak get in here and actually be useful. Granted, it means he's alive. Get the spit in there. Thank goodness for all the extra stats they get. Here, you go charge down those warp lightning cannons. Oh, the Doom Wheel coming back scary. Nope, that's this way. Yeah, that entire line of stalkers went down. Come on, Kroak, you got any pizza to deliver? We need some quite badly. Yeah, go deal with that warp lightning cannon. It is a worthwhile sacrifice. Plus, you're in friendly territory, easy to heal these losses. Okay, Kroak, glad to see you join us. Can we get both of them to heal? Nope. Give it to yourself then. Jezzail's taking their shots. But it looks like we got him. I really didn't realize they got sent all the way out there. Whoops. Not useful use. Rattling guns are starting to fire. Can't have that for long. Get into range and let them have it. Kroak doing everything he can to not help in this battle, which is fantastic. Just what we like to see. Alright, I think we got him. I'll catch you on the campaign map. It's actually probably the best we've ever done in that quest battle. Simply because most of our units are invisible the whole time and they can't be hit with lightning. Here for that. Let's go ahead and take the extra experience. Are we almost up to gold chevron for everyone? Yes, it's the way it should be. And then there's Lord Kroak. Kroak, we are going to have you join King Kaiju in battle. Do some training for him. Hunters unite. I'm sorry, the Hunting Horn of Kurnos? Is this a Victory Conditions Overhaul quest, or is this a natural quest? While tracking a herd of Ungors through the Beast Paths, Oxyotl encounters a band of elven wild riders in the outskirts of Aloran. The two hunting parties nearly come to blows, but their leader, the King of the Woods, Orion, commands his subjects to stand down, because he knows how nasty neurotoxin tastes. The Masters of the Wild Hunt recognizes in Oxyotl a fellow hunter's spirit, and graciously offers to share the hunt. Oxyotl accepts the Warmblood's offer, and together the Lizardmen and Wood Elves set off in pursuit of their quarry. That'll be fun. An elemental incarnate of beasts. Cool. We definitely can't handle this yet. Oxyotl needs to heal. And I would like to replace these feral Bastillodons with anything else. Not feral. But we'll keep them for now. Mostly out of necessity, and we have no choice. Deadeye for even more ammunition for Oxyotl. And then let's make him slippery. Bottomless quiver for even more ammunition. I think that sounds great. Start making him a better singleity. We'll go replenish troops on the Chief into Drungle Toxins. Hope he already has. Weird. Never mind. Fated Chief it is. Armor and leadership size. And Oxyotl can go into March. And zoom on over here towards King Kaiju. 2 turns we have to wait. 2 turns. And none of this is better. On the off chance that we do get attacked, let's go ahead and have you come out of the Astromancy stance. You can channel. Give Kroak even more winds to use. And then we will... And then we'll pass. Do you want to take the Stormwrack mount, sir?
My warhounds haven't eaten in days.
Yeah, that's neat. If only Boris had taken you out a little bit sooner, that way I could give him this settlement. He is so close to bordering us. I'm going to lose it. No, thank you. I don't want to waste. Although the Silent Sanctums we have up in Albion, I do want to put in the Waystone. This one, the Capstone of Tepok, so I can teleport back to Conquata and kill them all. Upkeep and most battle loot sounds great. Us to steal as much gold as we can from Bellicor when we get up there. On the next turn, they think a Tainted Bounty is going to hurt us. 1 Skaven Corruption for 20% more missile strength? What are we looking at now for... Okay, buddy, that's cute. 40 on these javelins. So they're actually doing about as much damage as the Death Head grenades. 48 on the chameleons and 111 for the stalkers. That is ridiculous. That initial blast is a doozy.
We serve only Zinch.
Once again, that's cute. I don't care. Move to the edge of our territory. In fact, do we replenish more in Zinch's territory? No, that is absolutely false. Alright, so we're gonna have Brian here pretend like he's in a dangerous spot, which he very much is. And then the king. Where's Tehinawen? How's he doing? 2 settlements. Let's have... Kind of want to have this army sail across and go help Tehinawen now. Especially because he has Kroak. That should work out pretty well. Let's go ahead then and turn around in March stance and go back towards the Godless Crater. Get us some nice upkeep production too while we're at it. Oxyotl shall be the one in charge of handling the Sin Hall, Gotralexes, and the Demon's Gate. Malice is demanding a gift or he declares war on us. That's cute, buddy. Then the flaming scribes come screaming into our ambush and die horribly. All according to plan. Kronos is actually able to recruit units over there. Interesting. Foreign rebels lose at the Stormwrack Mount. We'll take the money. United against us. You're all the way across the world from me. How about you mind your own business? How about that? Bunch of hibernation attendants and the sequence of purpose, whereby skinks are trained for battle, focusing on the use of their natural agility to damage the foe, extra weapon strength, and enhanced spawnkin. Ooh, more visions. A little bit annoying. Deception revealed. I guess we don't have to deal with them. Army will raid this region. None of these are any other harder than easy. The Clown One's doom. Faction summons a new Brayherd. Alright, so for this turn then, I would like to... Yeah, I guess we don't have a choice, Kaiju. Unfortunately, you get to help us with Zeech. Because Oxyotl has business all over the world. Ultimus Quiver for him, up to, what, 103 ammunition. That seems fine. Venomous Spit is also great, but let's give you some barrier and missile block chance into Inspiring Conundrum. Enemies lose winds of magic, and we gain a little bit of a reduction on our spells. And bonus large is cool. Upkeep reduction for Saurus. Reason I haven't really gone for these blessings is not very many of them are affecting our army. Double experience gain when fighting Dark Elves. Huan Chi is more the Jaguar god, and he's more kind of a bestial, which is not Oxyotl's thing. If we could just go for the Blessing of Itzel, drop upkeep on our Bastillodons, that's a good idea, actually. Ryan, you're going to be in charge of killing Kronos, and Oxyotl will just be there as reinforcements. Annoying, but needed. Yeah, easy game, easy money. The Toad sails on in to destroy. I actually didn't see what generation you are. Whoops. Hail Toad. What generation? 40% spell intensity, so he's a second generation. Not bad, not bad. Not the melee slot, but he's going to be perfect for casting. Trickster Shard or Diadem of Power. Let's go Trickster Shard. Forest Cloak. You've got Snipe. That'd be better used on Kevin, but it would allow him to stay invisible and shoot spells, which is kind of funny. Nothing else really needs to change here, except for the return. It needs to come on back to Mount Athul. Or where do we need to send you? We can keep trying to lure out the other armies. I just don't think they're going to make any real moves. We need to bring in some Blessed Chameleons. That's one of our things we haven't done yet. I forgot there were Blessed Chameleon Stalkers. Oh, there's only 32 of them, so they're acting like a... That's what I said previously. They're like aspiring champions, just without the stats. They're good in Oxyotl's army, though. Everything's a little bit expensive. Let's replace these two skink cohort, or let's not replace them, but we can grab... I'm replacing an Oxyotl's army then. See you boys later. And we'll bring in the armor-piercing and sundering goblins. Huge difference in stats. 46, 49. They're Marauder champions. Some really good buildings in here, but we, of course, need the Geomantic Pylon. Although, no, we don't. Not yet. Spawn Pool of the Casts, Beast Lair, and we will pick up... Salt mining pins are not really needed. I think we'll go for the control with the old one monument. Oh, that is kind of bad, isn't it? That's kind of bad. Instead, Geomantic Pylon it is, after much debate. You're so very lucky I can't reach you. And I have business elsewhere. Hunt raiders. If I have enough movement, I can kill this army, and then come on through to kill Hargroth too. That's what we're gonna try. Yeet. I don't know why it does that every single time, but it does. Oh, we could just go after Hargroth directly. It put us in a bad spot, didn't it? Now we'll kill Krolgan Bloodspike. I'll resolve your clown self. Lose 0, of course. Random Coordinate faction is gone. It may not work, but we'll still try it. Even fighting Oxyotl in the open field is not a good time. Swiftness of Itzel would be great. But I think we're going to come on down here to Beast Driver and start upgrading our big beasties. And then Divine Authority here for the Oracle. That way we can upgrade his range and missile strength. We'll bring our secondary lords together, and then I'm thinking, so we need 4 population. Let's go ahead and upgrade Mount Athul. We can switch this back over to the growth side, since we have all the buildings already building, and I don't think it drops their construction. In fact, this would be a good time to check. So they are currently at 5 turns, 3, 4, and 3. We then will pass through and see how that changes. We managed to ambush Hargroth as well. Beautiful. We actually haven't had an ambush battle. So let's put down these Blood Beasts of Khorne. This will be fun. I think so, at least. Oh, a square ambush. Interesting. Not something you see very often. All the units are all having themselves a dance. Fair enough. It shall be your final dance. I have to figure out the best way to go about this, because they are going to try to turn and run. Here's what we'll do. We'll set up the solar engines to shoot at them as they try to flee. Because they don't have the best range. They don't need to. They just need to shoot at stuff. These Bastildons will be just keeping them safe. Now, javelins will set up alongside. I want the sundering ones a little bit more forward. Hola, skinks. Let's go 2 of them across. Yeah, they're really good on defense, and if anything gets too close, they just get exploded. Alright, perfect. And then we have our... He's up on his Pterodon already. That's pretty much impossible for most Chaos factions to deal with. Alright then. Battle begin. Are the Forsaken leading the charge here? Nah, there he is. Go kill Hargroth. He looks quite fragile after all. Oh, the damage. Poor guy. Skinks come charging up to bother those chariots. Are they just going to try to run away, though? They might. The Lord is already pretty much gone. Shoot these chariots. Yeah, you choose your targets from there, lads. Stop those chariots from leaving. Don't necessarily want Oxyotl in the middle of these guys here. Oh, there's a perfect rock opportunity to lock him in. Guess we could let the chariots leave. They're not really a threat. Also kind of would rather their leaders survive this, that way we can kill him next turn. Or in the next battle that they try to go for. It's be nice and simple. Drop the rock. Yeah, they're choosing to just leave. Charge into the middle of them here, and we'll try to kill just as many of the normal marauders as possible. The blood beast will get run over fairly simply enough. Cool. I mean, they mostly just turned and ran from us, but still. Oh yes, might as well drop our rock, fly over here, and show them how we're gonna kill Bellicor. Bonk. I think that they might have hit a tree and did nothing at all. Come on, Oxyotl, get over here. Solar engines, focus fire, the blood beasts. And that's as much damage as we get. We're gonna run down those that are fleeing the wrong direction, and I'll catch you in a moment. Well, Hargroth receives a Lizardmen spanking of epic proportions. That's too bad for you, sir. He shall go ahead and exterminate. That's a lot of money. Exterminate. Oh no! Kron Steelbane approaches. He died pretty horribly, didn't he? Hargroth is gone, we got ourselves enough for another Sanctum. Are we limited in the number of these we can build? Good, no. We can have them everywhere in the world if we want. So many hibernation attendants. Okay, well that worked out fantastically. Now though, we do need to leave. World Walkers and Wintertooth have confederated. And find ourselves another opponent. The Den of Inequity. Ooh, where's Dakala? We have to claim the outpost. If it had us go after her tower, that would be brutal. We'll wake up another Salon Mage Priest, this time of... We combine a light and death. We can do some pretty mean stuff. Well, let's not go after Dakala yet. We have this army here. Oh, Clan Rictus. Clash of Clan Rictus. Oh, they're all out in the open. Okay, well, Skaven are always a threat. Let's see if we can't... I guess save the Dawi Jar. Where's Oxyotl? These fights should all be fairly auto-resolvable. Make sure we're as potent as possible, though. Upgrade the Beast Driver. Oh, we only get one of those. Only get one of those. Agility of the Lizard to block the missiles. Natural Camouflage to get sneaky-like. And Commanding Shriek to... Oh my, extra range for skinks. Hang on now. Hell yeah. Hey, Klesh. How would you like to be declared upon? I'm going to join. There's no greater power in the south. I'm actively watching you get squished, but I'll help you. This will have to do. We'll be back to kill you soon too, don't worry, but first, we save the day. Oh, a close victory. Well, let's have one more battle for today's episode, and then that'll be all. Close victory for the first time here, that's crazy. No menace below summons, thankfully, and this caster is a Plague caster, so the weakest variant. Deployment begin? Yeah, the fact that they are moving in waves is hilariously unfortunate for them. Next to the woods, we'll have one Bastillodon on either side. Our good old skink phalanx. They got flamethrowers. We don't want to be foolish with our phalanx. They can hide behind our Bastillodons. Alien stalkers, go hide over here in the woods. Wherever the warp fire throwers aren't, that's where our chameleons are going to come flying in at. Warp fire throwers are mean. Go figure. Ooh, I saw Huanchi. Shoot the warp fire throwers, and you do the same. Kill them quick. And we're aquatics, we have no trouble moving through the water. Pretty decent first hit. We've got an assassin throwing stuff at us. Bold strategy, Cotton. See how well it pays off for him. Golden blowpipe. Patooey. Almost more of a shotgun, isn't it? Sneaky, sneaky clan rats. Stay away from those warp fire throwers. Fireball at this idiot. Oxyotl keep taking out Klesh. He is a master at dealing with single entities. Even if you wait till your reinforcements get here, you are a matter of doom that is almost amusing. Here comes a noosh. I'm gonna have one of the stalkers come over to kill these Skaven slaves. Hard mode for the two of you, let's not be foolish. Lock of Doom. Enjoy. You can go rip apart these warp fire throwers with your bare hands. Or your lizard hands. Oh, it has the Scarbrand charge. That's terrifying. Oxyotl, get over here. Keep dropping that slow death venom where you can. Break free. We've got a bunch more rats on the way in. Run over here and shoot these warp fire throwers. I feel like that's a good use of your time. Artillery beasties get in here and try to shoot their lord, please. Lovely cast for some crows, and then throw some fire at Shurft. Most excellent. Alright, lizards, we do rule the swamps. Let's go make sure we do that. But it got a weird way, didn't they? How are you managing to hide so effectively, sir? I'm impressed. He shouldn't have any additional kind of hiding abilities, but we can't see their Warlock Master. Interesting. Solar Engines, what are you guys doing? Get out of there. Come on back. Run down the Skaven slave slings, that's not a threat. Actually, run down these warp fire throwers, that is a threat. Oxyotl and all of the darts are doing just fine. Turn and blast here. Should scare them off immediately. There you are, Shurft, there you are. Give Shurft the shaft of this blowpipe dart. Hello, good sir. Figured I should let you know that no one likes you. It's nothing personal. It is simply that we're better than you. Where are the rest of my skinks? Move up. Javelin runners. This way, boys, this way. Gotta find a good opportunity to drop a rock. That's not a bad one here. Yeah, go put this poor unfortunate in the ground. Rock from space. Rip them apart. I see you, war fire throwers. You get into melee with them. Anyone trying to leave is gonna get the slow death venom. Our skinky legions are just too good. Is it any wonder why Oxyotl's the best faction in the game? That time we lost 6. What a shame. Well, I think we will go ahead and kill and eat them. Both of those armies are gone, and then we can just walk back and kill Trap too. We might as well. Hello there. No replenishment, huh? Bizarre. So far, the Skaven have had the best auto-resolve against us by far. We might as well go hit Mount Greyhag while we're at it. No one left in Rictus. That guy was trying to recruit something. So we'll just go ahead and loot and occupy. Oh yeah, I'm sure. We could take your capital out of nowhere. A heap. Oh, enemy leadership drop for Skaven units. What a pickup. Dagger of Sotug for you. And the Ruby Ring of Ruin, because you're flying around, you can chuck fireballs at folks. Most excellent. Well, that's going to be our second episode. Thank you all for stopping on by part 2 of our Oxyotl campaign. Wait, did that say Rictus? Oh, I thought it said Rictus was destroyed. There's simply no way. Either way, thank you all so much for stopping on by today's Oxyotl campaign. If you enjoyed, please do remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub zone. And I'll see you all fine folk in the next one.